All right, but let's talk about these Kings. If the playoffs started today, it would be Kings-Warriors at the 3-6. Warriors have been absolutely trash on the road, and Kings have one of the best home court advantages in basketball, where I think we agree it'll be turned up for those playoffs. Haven't been in the playoffs in 16 seasons, though. In any world, can the Kings beat the Warriors in a 7-game series?
Yes.
No Wiggins. Let's just pretend like Wiggins is not coming back.
I'd say it's a good series.
I'm saying no because they're defending champs, and I don't just think they beating the defending champs.
It's a great
4
matchup.
times.
It's a great matchup.
No, for sure. It's gonna be off
It's
the
going
chain.
7. It's going 7. I'm thinking it's going 7. It's a perfect matchup.
So you're going to
Sabonis.
7 with 4 games in Sacramento, but if the travel, too, is not an issue.
No. Listen,
Cowbells.
unless you played for Golden State to go to Kings, it's like Clippers playing the Lakers, and it's the Clipper court.
So you give the Clipper curse to the Kings.
You'll get drowned out by that. Like them Golden State fans is gonna flood that arena. So it's not a real home game. Like the Sac is gonna try to overtake, but you're talking about in the playoffs. Usually it's 95% your crowd, and you got a trickle of. They're playing right there in Sac. It's gonna be 75-25, and because Oakland don't like going to San Francisco, they gonna show up to goddamn Sacktown. So they're gonna have at least 25 to 30% of their crowd.
And that's a lot.
That's a lot.
In the playoffs, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
But wait, Sacktown is back though. Listen, they've been waiting to show up for a long time. So they're gonna show up to San Francisco too. And think of this: the matchup we talking about today, right? Sac and Golden State is perfect. They reflect each other, bro. In and out from the point guard to Herter to Keegan. These are 2 shooters that match up, not with Clay and Steph, but just the ability to have 2 shooters that can shoot. Then you got Fox and Poole who match up as slashers. Then you got Sabonis and Draymond. Then you got Harrison Barnes. And you got a good matchup where it's like
revenge game.
No. It sounds good if it's all neutral site, but it looks like this. On this side, it's 70-30. On this side, it's 100%. That is not
Sac fans can't pull up the Chase Center. Them tickets are pricey.
It's Chase Center. It's
different.
If it was Oak, I keep forgetting. They over there. They over there. They over there like this. Look, I forget.
How you doing?
They only got E40 down there.
But that's the thing. It's like you're playing against a team. It's like this is like Knicks playing Miami, right? In Miami. That is not a Miami home crowd. That's a Knicks home crowd. So Knicks is favored in that series when it comes to the home advantage. You got to. It's
because they got to show up. It's playoff time.
No, what I'm saying is, Miami is all retired.
Oh, you talking about the old?
It's all retired.
Yeah.
You know, Cubans, Puerto Ricans. That's from New York City. So if you ever watch a game when New York plays Miami, is more cheering for New York.
You're right.
Right?
They out.
You know, that happens. I don't wanna like if you're Clippers, you don't want to play Lakers. You don't play Lakers in a Staples Center or a Crypto. It's not a real home. You don't get the real home environment. Like I watched the first game, they were booing Kawhi Leonard, and it was the Clippers game. Like Clippers at the free throw line getting booed as soon as the game started. And it's Clippers. It's Clippers. And they had to, like, after the first quarter, when Clippers started coming back, then the Clipper fans started to overtake
the Laker fans. So they were getting punked, though, before that?
They was getting punked.
So let me ask. So does it matter home court advantage or not between the Warriors and Kings with the record the Warriors got now on the road? Like seeing that they might have an advantage. Let's say what you saying is true. Do that still give them with the record on the road? Because we talked about that. And you was like, yo, they record so trash. Do we trust them?
Playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about it. If you're going into who was your rival in college? Duke. What if you can get 30% of your crowd inside there?
At Duke?
Yeah, it changes 30%. It changes a little bit. They will have the confidence, but it's not like a regular road team coming in there with no fan base. You know, it's kind of different because when we were they've never both been good together. They've never been both good. Both teams actually been good playing against each other. So 16 years, right? This fan base hasn't seen the playoffs. When they were the shit, Golden State wasn't.
You're right.
So they've never really had this battle. So this is going to be new territory.
I'm talking about now, though, like with Golden State, the team now, and their sorrows on the road, right? Every road game they play, they're not 70-30 in the crowd. The crowd is not a factor in that road skid.
No. Well, I think they still got fans in
They got a lot of fans.
They got, city,
yeah.
This is down the street.
Down the street.
This is right around the corner. This is Busted.
I think it's going to be the biggest matchup. These two are going to be the biggest matchup for sure.
If these two get to play, that's going to be great TV.
Yes,
for sure.
100%.
So here's the scenario and a question for y'all. So Kings right now are the 3. I think they're 2 games out of the second spot. They got 6 games left.
2 games out of second?
2 games out of second. They can knock the Grizzlies down. They had been flip-flopping for a little bit while Ja was out. But if you're the Kings, do you try to now get that second spot? And now you're talking about having to play the 7th seed of the play-in, which, as of right now, the 7-8 is Timberwolves-Lakers. So it's potential that you can have them Lakers now coming into Sacramento for a series. So who would you rather play if you're the Kings, the Warriors or the Lakers?
Warriors.
Shit, damn, that's tough.
That's so tough.
I don't want no
like
Lakers.
as much as I throw it in and I heard you, I'm like,
Lakers.
No Lakers, bro. The Lakers get them out of
Lakers
there.
squad.
Lakers win.
Yeah, just, I mean.
Remember, you're king. You've never been to 16.
Right, but I don't want to start the playoffs against the defending champs.
Ooh, you're right.
You're in shit show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
you got the
you don't want
champ,
LeBron in the first round.
Potentially without
upset
Andrew Wiggins,
with AD,
who's obviously
them
an
healthy.
instrumental player of that team.
That's
not a big beauty.
It don't matter.
You want to play
it's just go because it's the playoffs and the intensity get another level.
Knowing
Knowing
what we know, playoffs look better when the Lakers is what? Moving.
In it, for sure.
Yeah, you want to be the Kings playing against the Lakers.
And you knowing
LeBron.
And you knowing what's
going
on.
because I mean, well, no, I got the Lakers winning that series.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I don't have the Kings beating the Warriors. So what I'm saying, I want Sacramento to play the Lakers so the Lakers can beat them.
Oh.
So you're not giving them a chance. But you think you're giving them a chance. So just so they can beat them. Let me get the niggas out of there.
Kings, would you rather have the Lakers or the Warriors? Because both of them are going to be tough.
To try to move it forward?
You think they're losing either one of those series, but they might have a better chance against the Lakers than the Warriors?
Both is must-see TV because Bron's out there. And I think just Golden State would be more exciting. Yeah. Like it'd be more back and forth.
I think this first round, to be honest, as fans, is going to be a blast. Because if Golden State plays Sacramento, that's going to be a war between that city, right? If Golden State plays Memphis, we're going to have a Draymond. We're going to have a shit show.
For sure.
Right? That's going to be a great shit show.
NBA can't lose either way.
And that's what I'm saying. So, like, as a fan, it's like, all right, which one we want? It's like, all right, how about this? Lakers, you go to Sac, right? Fucking Lakers go to Sac, and then we want to see Memphis and Draymond. We want to see that shit.
So
would you rather have that?
Yeah.
Lakers versus Sac and Golden State versus Memphis?
Yeah.
Because I like what you said with Lakers matching up with the Kings, right? I don't think it's a good matchup because LeBron, I think he run through them.
Yeah.
I think he
wants the
them.
Lakers to win, though.
Right. So then they're going to be matching up with the winner of Golden State Memphis, correct?
Which is a great series.
No matter who wins, right?
Either way.
So that to me is like, all right, what's the matchup?
This is great basketball.
Great basketball after that.
Basketball.
And it's momentum for whoever team wins Memphis and Warriors. That's momentum. Because it's like how well you play in that series is going to give you momentum on LeBron and them, depends on how they sweep through that. If they sweep through that 5-1 or a 4-1, 4-2, whatever the case may be, they get there, they're like, all right, we ready to go. AD done warmed up, LeBron healthy. You know, what we got? Draymond and them like, yo, we need momentum to get to these guys because they ready, they waiting for us.
I don't see that Golden State versus Memphis though, that could get a little tricky.
I know
that could get a little tricky right there.
How so though? Tell me how so.
Because without Andrew Wiggins in that series, it's gonna be tough.
What makes it tough on Golden State? It's nothing different they seeing.
It's just I don't want Draymond to play into that Dillon Brooks game.
Okay.
like get caught up in that and then like lose a game because of some silly stuff or whatever, like because they're gonna get rowdy.
Yes.
So it's just like is the Warriors, I guess, like together enough to be able to get past them,
right?
In this, because they're they coming, man.
I think the Dylan Brooks will be a real big factor in that because the advantage he has is Memphis don't really need him. Mm-hmm. They don't really need him to be successful offensively in that series to win it. If he can actually fuck with Draymond to the point Draymond offensively trying to do what he does is off, ooh.
Yeah. I don't trust
and because we don't really know, like we can't say who's actually better than who.
Right.
They're like they're a few plays away from anyone can win this series. So I want to see that series.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be mental. It's gonna be a mental series.
Have you noticed we never talk about we've never talked about Steph in this mental thing. It was like we already know Steph's gonna do Steph. Steph doing Steph.
He ain't think about nothing else.
No one ever mentions Steph because it's like, okay, Steph is Steph.
Yeah. Pencil in that 30.
Pencil in that 30, 40.
That one fuck around to get a 50 piece and whatever. But
that is crazy. Yeah. Every other team that we talk about the star like here and there. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the Warriors, never question Steph because Steph does what he does.
We're trying to figure out
that is crazy to the point where he is we guaranteed him. It's like FDA approved.
Yep. It's like when we talk about the Warriors, you're like, all right, we mentioned the other star without mentioning because that's his comparable. Whoever the other star on the other team, you got to match up with Steph.
He's winning that battle. Okay, all right,
we good with that.